doing another Legion Live. I just had to. I was excited about this knife, and I wanted to bring this knife to everybody and just show them before I go out and use it in the next few days or next week. So, yeah, really excited. Don't know how many people will be on, but I'm just going to record this so that you guys can get a real good look at this knife before it gets any kind of use. Let me know what you guys are carrying in your pockets. I, again, am still carrying my Shanzhou P-Foul. Let me know what you guys got. Okay. It's almost Friday, and I know a lot of you are excited. And I'm going to be headed to the park tomorrow to hopefully, if it's a nice day, do some testing. But I want you all to check out this awesome blade. Okay, this is the Eafengrow 142, man. It was a nice surprise. I received it today in the mail. I didn't expect it today, but I received it today. And when I opened it up, I actually opened it up in the post office. I was like, oh, wow. That was pretty insane. So I figure, let me just show it to everybody. Okay. Let's go over a few specs. All right. We are looking at, again, the Eafengrow EF142. Overall length is a 11.8 inch with a blade length of 6.4 inch. Handle length is 5.4 inch. The blade width of this, man, is 2.2 inch. Blade thickness is a nice 5.5 millimeter. Handle thickness over here is, they're saying 2.1 centimeter. And the net weight with the Kydex sheath is a hefty 21.7 ounce. How do you like that, man? That is nuts. Hey, Rob, how's it going, man? Steel is DC53. And the hardness of the steel is 60 to 62. Handles are two-tone G10. All right, and we're going to get a close-up look. Kydex sheath. It's got the ramp. I mean, I think they did this one real nice, Eafengrow. So, and I'm real happy to bring it to you guys and gals today. I'm glad, Rod. I'm glad. We got to chat it up tomorrow. We got to chat it up. Okay, so now that I read off the specs, let me get into this awesome blade, okay? I'll capture the light on this one, different angles, and you can see all the grind lines and stuff. Damn, dude. This thing is sick. It is insane. It's actually pretty impressive, man. It's an impressive blade. You know what it kind of looks like? It almost looks like the Cold Steel Immortal, except, you know, it's not symmetrical. But yeah, man, I mean, that is just, I don't know, I'm impressed with this blade shape. I know I don't really like too many funky blade shapes, but this one is just real nice. Let me see if I can give you guys a good view without too much of the shadows. But here you go. There you go. That's a nice view right there. Flat ground, okay? It is flat ground. It's not hollow ground. Not that I have anything against hollow ground. It's flat ground. Let me show you. Beautiful satin finish. DC53 blade. All right. Nice and thick. That tip is pretty thick too. I like it. I like it a lot. The jimping on this may look like it's smooth. Yeah, Rob, I think this will chop fantastic. The jimping looks like it's smooth, but I'll tell you what, man. It's aggressive, but it doesn't hurt the thumb at all. You know, I'm pressing it on it real hard, and it's not slipping, and it feels real good. Generous sharpening choil over here. Small little logos. Let me show you the other side. There's a DC53 on the top there. Make sure it gets into focus. DC53 EF142. Again, generous sharpening choil. It's that flat grind. It's got this little beautiful line right over here. I mean, the fit and finish on this is really nice. The grind lines look good. They look pretty even to me. Not that that really matters too much for me, but you know, real quick before I forget, if you're interested in this knife and you want to purchase it, it's on Amazon, okay? And I just want to let everybody know before I forget that there's a 10% promo code right now. So just want to give everybody a heads up. I don't make a dime off of this, but you know, I know some of you like Eafengrows, like myself, and who doesn't like a bit of a deal. You know, this is right now is about $70, so 10% off, that's $7 off. That's not a bad deal for a hunk of steel like this, you know what I mean? So just again, give everybody a heads up, let everybody know if you think that this is something that you want after the Legion Live, well, you got 10% off. Okay, let me continue. All right, now let's check out these handles. G10, two-tone, black and green, okay? This knife also does come with a black a stonewash type blade. I opted for the satin. I always love the satin. And let's get back to this handle. It's got some nice screws. Okay, I like these screws the best out of all of them. Okay, and you know, again, the fit and finish is real nice. Everything is nice and flush with the handle. Okay, it's nicely contoured over here. There are definitely no hot spots whatsoever. I'm gripping it real good right now. And there are absolutely no hot spots. So it feels good in the hand. So hopefully this chopping, you know, when I do some chopping testing, it'll be really comfortable. You never know until you get out there and test. But as of right now, let me do the reverse grip. As of right now, everything feels pretty good. Okay, this way might feel a little awkward with this type of, you know, finger grooves over here. It does feel a little awkward, but I don't think it's a deal breaker in my opinion. However, if you know you're going to go hunting, you could always hold a knife like this, or maybe even like this with the choil, depending if you have some gloves on or not. You know, if you got to get into the meat. So yeah, real nice. Nicely textured. Just want to make sure that you all get a good look at this knife so you make a very well-informed decision. Now, DC53 steel is excellent from Eafengrow. The heat treat is done right. The geometry of the blade or of the bevel is done right. Maintains its edge real nice. And I can confidently say that because I have experience with a lot of Eafengrow's DC53 steel. And they rock, plain and simple. They just rock, okay? There's some other content creators who have tested it out, including Rob. And, you know, he can confirm, which is awesome because, you know, I love it when other content creators test out the Eafengrows and the different steels because it's awesome. They can confirm, you know, see Rob can attest to it. They can confirm I'm not bullshitting anybody, you know what I mean? But I like the screws. Yeah, they come loose, but they're not like pins, you know? Like I have an American-made knife that has the pins, and they, you know, I was battening with that knife, and the pin came loose, and now I got to send it back. You know, I like the screws better. If they get loose, you can screw them in, even if you're out in the field. You know, a little bit of Loctite before you go out into the field, and these should be good to go. That's what I like about the screws. This does have, right, 2 holes for the lanyard. Whatever you choose, you can, you know, fill them up with both. But yeah, just a really nice handle. Feels good. You can have different positions for cutting, choking up. Right, then you have the regular grip over here, and then for some serious chopping. So again, I won't know until I get out there and do some chopping. However, I wanted to show everybody this awesome blade before I took it out. Okay, just insane. This was a concept. I remember before Christmas time, I was asking everybody, you know, Eafengrow had put out 3 or 4 different models of a knife, and I think they were computer generated, and they were asking, you know, which model do you want? Well, a lot of these came to fruition. So this is the EF142. They're They're coming out with the EF144 and the EF145. Go check those out on Amazon. They're not available yet. At least I don't think they are. But they're coming. Okay, they're coming. So that's exciting. Let's take a look at the sheath. The sheath itself is pretty massive too, man. This sheath is high quality Kydex, very sturdy. And what I love about this, they got the ramp. They got the thumb ramp over here. I wish they didn't use these, but hey, listen, what can you do? It's still not a bad system. Okay, the Tech Lock system. Upright or scout carry is possible. The tabs can either be removed or adjusted depending on what size belt you have. Okay, you have a couple of different ways to mount this Tech Lock on this sheath. It is a taco style sheath, and it has plenty of rivets in case you want to wrap paracord or what have you. You know, you can attach a ferro rod attachment if you wanted to. Oh, let me show you what I've done with this. Here's another Eafengrow. All right, similar concept. I added the ferro rod attachment, and here's that Kydex with the belt loop. Okay, with the nylon belt loop. All right, and I also have this Chinese Tech Lock. And basically, what I did was I jerry rigged this. I modified it and I screwed it into the Tech Lock over here. You know, I screwed this into the Tech Lock. Now, you know, if you could just purchase this separate or something similar, you could do something, you know, the same thing over here with this setup, and you get yourself, you know, a couple of options to carry, you know. But a very substantial sheath, no doubt. It's really nice. Let me pop the knife in, and you know, the presence of the knife in the sheath is just, it's like, wow. You like that buckle setup, right? Yeah, me too. Use my head on that one. I just figured it out on my own what to do. But yeah, I mean, look at that. That's a presence, man. And it's hefty too, you know, no doubt it's hefty. So probably better for a camp type environment. You know, you're at a campsite and you know, you have this on your hip. I don't know if any hiker would want to take this with them because it's weighty, man. So, but that, troops, is the sheath. And let's take another look at this knife before we wrap it up, because, you know, I really don't like to bullshit on these things. I just want to show the knife and give you all a good view of this blade. So let's do another good close-up. I really want you all to take a good look at this. I know that there's some Tanto fans. I know that there's some Eafengrow fans out there. So there you go. There's a nice angle right there. All right. Get a good look at the grind lines of this knife. Let's look at it this way. Really nice. Really nice. Yep. Yep. There's the jimping. Again, you may think it's smooth, but it is very aggressive. It doesn't hurt the thumb, but man, does it hold it nice into place. So generous sharpening choil, beautiful fit and finish, G10 handles, two-tone. Yeah, man. So this is, again, $70, $69.99 on Amazon. If you have Prime, you're going to get it shipped for free, probably next day or 2 days. And again, there's a promo code on there right now that you could just redeem right on it. You hit the redeem button, you go to your cart, and you get 10% off. I just want to make sure everybody knows that, so that you can take advantage of it, full advantage of it. I'm sure they sell this on AliExpress for those in Europe or in Asia, or in that side of the world that you could purchase this. I know from AliExpress it takes like a month to get here to the Americas. I'm not sure what it's like for Europe or, you know, that side of the world, you know, Russia or Asia, etc. But at least they have it available on AliExpress. And that's it, troops. I mean, look, if you have no other questions, man, I'm going to wrap this up. Expect a review real soon. I've got a few knives I'm obligated to do first before I do this Eafengrow, because I just received it today. So I'm going to be testing out, fingers crossed, if the weather is good, I'm going to be testing out 2 or 3 knives tomorrow and try and get everything done, and then, you know, space them out during the week. And, you know, same thing with this knife, man. I'm excited to try it. All right, troops, legionnaires, new recruits, as always, really appreciate you all checking out my channel. Sure, Rob, thank you very much for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. I hope you like this one. You think about this, getting this one, because it's a nice one, man. I want to bring awareness to everybody. Hashtag 22 a day. Hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans in active military that once they get out of the service, they do face a lot of challenges. And unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. So in the comment section and description section of this video, I will make sure that I put phone numbers and websites that you all can take a look at. So please seek the help that you all have earned and deserve. All right, well, you're welcome, Terrence. I appreciate it. You know, you showed up today and check this out. I hope you enjoyed. Have a safe evening. Good night, and until the next video. At the ready, troops, hold the line. Take care.